that if we use the if I play this video, the video is sort of like baked into the video I'm recording locally from you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good
morning, everybody.
Good morning. I don't know that he's been downloading my link,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe he has. I don't know.
Okay. We are live and ready here. Hot and ready.
Hot and ready pizza, Little Caesars.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the LC.
Yeah.
It can be good.
No, but their Italian cheese bread, I remember being delicious, but I haven't had it for a long time.
It's a lot of talk at my house over. One of my sons really wants to order Domino's. We watch some football on Sunday. There are a lot of Domino's pizza commercials.
It's working.
But my wife refuses to order a Domino's pizza.
What do you guys get?
Just like a local pizzeria.
Yeah, so if I'm eating
not
the
like
pizza,
chain, not like a chain. My wife is very against any chain pizzeria.
If I'm eating the pizza for myself, I order from a local place that I love.
Yeah.
If it's for the girls,
right,
I get something cheap, either Domino's. Domino's, I think, of the chains, is the most consistently okay pizza.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it this Sunday. I'm gonna order a Domino's pizza just to then tell my wife that you stand on principle. You can't have any.
Yeah, that's
Kids
a good.
No Domino's for
be a hero.
No Domino's.
And the crust is for sure the best crust in the chain, in the pizza chain.
Tyson, but then my son saw a commercial for Pizza Hut was advertising a cheese in the crust. He's like, oh, Dad, I want that one.
Yeah,
no, don't get fooled.
Pizza Hut isn't even a pizza company. I think it's a laundering business somehow because I don't know people that get Pizza Hut over any.
For a Kazaki businessman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tyson, did you move the pizza maker this week?
Yeah, I put it behind the bed.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still in the box though.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not ready for your guests to make a pizza.
It's not ready for my guests to make a pizza in the guest room. Yeah.
If they come in with a cold pizza, they can't just heat it up in the guest room.
Quick. No, not yet.
Okay.
Soon. Yeah. Soon.
If you bring your own frozen pizza, we do have the machine here.
When you and Nicole come out, we'll have it all set up and ready to go.
Perfect. Yeah, just get like a pizza cutter in there also.
Okay. No, I think there is. I think
okay.
It comes with a lot of accessories.
Okay. All right, you want to talk News AF?
I'd love to. Let's do it.
Let's do it. We're here, right? Might as well. Okay. Hey, everybody, what's going on? I'm Rob Sestrino, back again to talk with you about the week's most interesting news stories here for the week of January 25th, 2022, here on News AF.
If the story is buzzing like it's on crystal meth, it's about to be News AF. If the same old news makes you bored to death, it's time for some News AF. Actual, factual.
Yeah, that's right. We are back here to talk about a bunch of stories submitted by our listeners, the most topical things happening here on News AF. Here we are back with the News AF team. First, a man who must be unusually chilly because I do not ever remember him wearing a hat like this in 6 years of News AF. Here he is, pickleball's top influencer, America's dad, Father Nature. It's Tyson Apostle.
Whoop whoop. I took. These mornings are chilly in Arizona. The desert mornings. I took Bergen to school this morning in 44 degrees.
Wow.
Temperature. So I dressed up for that, and then I had to take Marlo, not but a half an hour later, to her school, and it was still probably like 48 degrees. And even though it's 70-ish in this house here right now, I still feel comfortable how I am because I haven't, worked up a rich lathery sweat. I know Danny likes to get his calisthenics done early in the morning.
The minute I start moving, lather just all over my body.
Just lather. So I feel great. And just thought it would be like a new cool look for the morning. Look. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Here's the man, always with a cool look and a lather. Here he is. It's Danny Bryson. Danny, how are you?
I'm searching for a picture of a meat mask. Oh, I found it.
Yes.
I just found
For later
my-
in the episode.
Yes. So
Not too many spoilers now. We can tell it later.
Just it's a picture of me with some strange meat on my
Mhm.
face.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say right now.
Yeah.
That's quite the tease.
Okay. All right. This is a photo of you, Danny Bryson. Not you
Yes.
not just doing like a Google image
With a
search.
meat mask.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Stay
And-
tuned. Don't go anywhere.
And
Yeah.
Rob, have you ever worn a meat mask?
No, I've not.
Have you ever had any kind of meat, mask or other, on your face?
Meat on my face. I
Like
cannot recall.
Pepperoni slices on the eyeball as a joke.
Or as a
I feel
spa
like that
treatment?
could irritate your eyes. I feel like this is where the
Definitely.
oils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
pink
Yeah.
eye. 100%
Hmm.
pink eye right there.
Yeah. I have to say, I think.
Conjunctivitis.
Yeah, I think that's a pass. I can't recall time I had either raw or cooked meats on my face.
Raw
Tyson,
meat. I didn't
you?
even think of the raw chicken facial. Well, I bet we could make that a TikTok thing.
Oh,
Because it's very
100%.
enticing. Because the raw chicken is very cold. Like I'm sure it like really preserves like a chill. Like it's get like
Yeah.
the like bags out, the puffiness.
You
It's
have
like
to
that
wear.
cool sculpting. You just
Yeah.
submerge yourself in
Yeah.
a bunch of chilled chicken carcasses, and
You have to
tighten
wear. You have to wear swimming goggles to keep
Yeah.
the juices from getting into your
up.
eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
otherwise, it probably really dissipates the inflammation.
It's worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so. Till you look young, right?
Sure.
Oh, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Young
Yeah.
blood transfusion while raw chicken soaks.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna look at least a couple minutes younger.
At the minimum.
That's the minimum, yeah.
So you're
Anywhere
saying,
from-
you're saying the amount of time you spend soaking raw chicken on your face, it will make you look as young as when you started putting raw chicken on your face
Yeah.
in that moment.
yeah, and counteract any bad side effects from obsessive hot dog consumption, which we learned 30 minutes per hot dog, right?
Wow.
So
Mhm.
counteract that with some raw
Oh, yeah.
chicken soak.
Mhm.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, none of these statements have
Asterisk
been,
at the bottom.
have been
Mhm.
studied by the FDA, and I personally do not recommend. Some people are asking, what about putting hot dogs on your face, Danny?
Oh, I would recommend that. A summer sausage can be nice.
Mhm.
You lay those. If you
I'm not
just
putting any meat on my face.
tap gently, kind of like you kind of want to tenderize the meat on your face with the summer sausage.
Well, yeah, I
kinda
think it's gonna
slapping
like
you.
sort of like bring out like a little bit of redness, like
Yeah,
almost
like
like
flush
a
the
rouge.
cheeks.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. It'll flush the cheeks. It'll bring the blood to the surface, and it'll fight
Mm.
father time.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we have any news stories today?
we have many. We have
Okay.
many to get to.
Mhm.
Why don't we start off with our top story at this hour? This is the story of a Texas woman who visited Walmart. And of course, you know, what's great about Walmart is they have everything.
Yeah. And also, this story so far could be any Texas woman because all Texas women visit Walmarts. We know that.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm. Yeah. Watch for falling prices. You know, that
Yeah. Tumbling constantly.
I have a Walmart near me, and boy, I mean, they've got like grocery items. They've got it all at Walmart.
Yeah, as long as you hit the Walmart within the first 5 years of it being constructed, great
Mhm.
place, really
Yeah.
great place.
Okay.
After that, you're gonna want to avoid.
All right. So a 49-year-old Texas woman was arrested and charged with a third-degree felony
Mhm.
after she tried to pick up something at Walmart that I guess was not for sale. She attempted to buy a child at Walmart for the low price of $500,000.
Just confused. She was just confused. She's like,
Hold up.
child's for sale, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
How did this work? How did this play out?
Okay. All right. A woman, the
'Cause-
mother of the child,
Yes.
was at Walmart.
okay.
She was on the self checkout line, which kudos to mom because
Yeah.
you're doing self check. You've got a small
Juggling
child and you're doing
kids.
self checkout. Like,
Yep.
you know, incredible. So a woman came over,
Mhm.
started commenting on the child's blonde hair and blue eyes.
Okay.
She
Oh,
wanted
I
to
see.
know, she said, how much could she purchase him for?
Mm.
The mom tried to laugh it off. And the woman responded with one of these like, I'm not joking.
Okay.
Smart
joking.
investment.
In a
for the
child?
blue eyes, blonde hair, which will eventually disappear. Go for a redhead, probably cost even more because
Mhm.
that's a rare
Rare.
trait and more rare as time goes
Rare.
by.
Like the
Okay.
Snorlax. Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
so the lady said, I have $250,000 in the car. Cash deal.
She must be a lotto winner because only lotto winners carry that amount of money.
Yeah, this is crazy. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah. The mom says no amount of money would do.
Correct answer.
Then the buyer began screaming and said if she wouldn't take $250,000, then she would give $500,000 because she really wanted him.
Classic rich person. This reminds me
Wow.
of the Veruca in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Mhm.
And wants
Yeah.
the dad to buy everything. She wants the dad to buy a new Oompa. And this is classic rich person. Can't get what they want, raise the price, scream.
Mhm.
Okay,
So-
keep going.
Let me
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you're trying to buy a kid,
Right. Walmart's
mean-
a good place to start.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So carry on. Okay.
Yeah.
500,000. Then what
Yeah.
happened?
So then I guess the woman started getting upset that she would not take the deal. And
Mhm.
so then basically the mom got in her car, locked the door. Then the
The lady
woman,
followed her out to the parking lot.
She got
Good
into
move.
that she got into her black SUV and left the scene. And then the police put out a warrant for her arrest. I guess my question is, what law did she break?
I don't think you're allowed to buy children.
Not allowed to buy children?
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean,
That's child
So if
trafficking.
Yeah,
it's a
that sounds
it's a
right,
traffic-
Tyson.
Child
it's a
trafficking.
trafficking.
Yeah, and my question is, did the police find $250,000 cash in her car?
Well, I don't think I don't know if they found her.
Really? They
Let
have
me
pictures
see.
of her.
They have pictures of her? Okay.
They probably
Guess they
opened
got
up her
her.
trunk and like a bunch of kids ran out
Mm-hmm.
from previous purchases.
Because that's what I want to know. Is she telling the truth that she had cash, or was she going to lure her there, then kidnap the kid?
Yeah. Now she's being
Or
held at the Houston County Jail on a
have-
$50,000 bond. Why is she being held for $50,000 bond? She has $250,000 in the car.
Put the full price out there.
Yeah. Maybe did she not really have $250,000?
No,
Yeah.
she would. No, people don't lie about stuff like
Mhm.
that. She definitely has it. She just feels like the bond is unjust, and she wants time and justice to solve all.
She
her
might
problems.
not. She might be a
Mhm.
kidnapper, and that was her play. Was to I don't know.
Write a
Because-
check.
Well, because listen, if she can,
Like, oh, just
so-
put the kid in the car and then I'll
Well,
let
so-
me go get the money. Like,
well, and then the parent is also involved at that point as part of and
Yeah,
is guilty
that's right.
also for trafficking. So at that point, then like the parents are also implemented. So I think, I don't know that she has that money really,
mhm.
but it is very, very scary to think that
She's just an old
there are people
soul.
out there.
Buying children was no big deal like 200 years ago. Plus, I would guess that alcohol or some kind of glue or
paint.
Mm.
fentanyl was involved. Paint. Yeah, paint.
Okay, here we
chips.
go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Danny,
Yes.
your son, second son,
Oh, no. You're gonna have to pay a lot for that kid.
Mhm.
cute
Very
little guy.
helpful. Yeah.
Cute little guy, but you don't know this. Let's rewind to just like a year after he's born.
He was still
Okay.
pretty good. This is going to cost a lot,
Yeah.
Tyson. If you're offering to buy my child in the past, super
Yeah.
expensive.
I'm just saying, like, what's your play here? This lady is asking you. I would definitely like, because I have, I mean, as a parent, when you take your kids,
Mhm.
there's always people commenting on how cute your kids
Yeah.
are. And so,
That's step one of every
Mhm.
child abductor or buyer. Super cute kid.
Right.
yeah.
What's
so
their
then-
percentile for weight and height? Yeah, like to see their score sheet. From their
But then they
latest
also have to
checkup.
see the parent. They have to do like a Gattaca background check on the parents to see that they're also ideal specimens for the future of
Mhm.
this child. If I had been approached, I would laugh it off the first
Sure,
thing, like,
sure.
oh, that's a weird compliment, but thank you very much. But then as they keep going, I
The
definitely
second offer warrants a call to the
Yeah.
authorities. 100%.
Yeah. Do you call
Mhm.
the police, or are you just like to the Walmart security, just like that lady? Like,
I mean, you're probably a little flattered, right?
you are, but at the same time, you're definitely flattered. Like, yeah,
Lots
but
of kids to
Yeah.
choose from at a Walmart, and they zeroed in on yours.
Mhm, right.
Thank you.
Like I mean, it is a little bit of a compliment.
well, it
a
depends
big
on how
compliment.
many.
Yeah.
It depends on how many kids she offered to buy that day.
I guess
Would
so.
you be offended if she approached another family before you, and
Yeah.
you thought the kid was less cute than yours?
Correct.
And then she offered you
And she
less
offered
money?
more. Yes.
Yeah, more money to them. Would you be like, come on?
Mhm.
My
Yeah.
kid's at least a $500,000 kid. Really? You're going to
Mhm.
offer $500,000 to that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I recommend that you do not sell your children to anybody anywhere, and
No, because
even a Texas Walmart.
they could be a pop star and make way
Right.
more than that.
Influencer,
Yeah.
you never know. They could be worth more than that. And I guess like where's the cutoff where because you could offer somebody to be your surrogate, right? That's not a crime.
Yeah. No, that's not a crime.
Yeah. So but I guess if they're already pregnant, you can't say how much for
You can.
you can.
There's legal ways to adopt and put a child up for adoption, etc.
Mhm.
I don't know those ways, but I know that.
I think you just leave them at a fire station or
Yeah.
a church.
No, but I know that does happen. Like, I know
Mhm.
that, like, being a surrogate, you do negotiate, I think, like, a fee,
Right,
and also
right.
like the medical expenses and insurance and all of that stuff. And so, yeah, there are ways, and even once a child is born, but I think you have to go through the legal methods of doing
Mhm.
that and make sure it's done properly.
Yeah. Okay. I'm really curious to know. The big mystery for me here is was the woman
Mhm.
Rebecca Lynette Taylor, how much is she actually worth? Does she have the money she claims to have?
Well, let's go see, because I think you can Google net worth of like celebrities.
You think she's a
And
.com?
Is she a celebrity now?
I don't know.
She's got some .com
Mhm.
money, made it a long time ago.
I know
Mhm.
that just after I won Blood versus Water, net worth had me listed as about $150,000 to $200,000.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did you
didn't
consider
update
buying
it
a
in real
child?
time.
What?
They didn't update it.
Well, no, even for years and years after, that's what it was. I think
Mhm.
they did, but I think that they. Let me look at my net worth here,
Whoa, dude.
because they'll know more.
Willie.
CelebrityNetworth.com. They say I'm worth about $450,000 now.
Look at you.
Yeah, nice. Willie, Tyson, I don't know if you were there, but Willie once offered to buy a baby from a lady at 7-Eleven.
I
Remember
did.
that?
I was there. I was
Said,
there.
"Hey, I'll buy your baby," and she just walked away.
No, it was a lady who came up and was.
Oh, that's right. She was asking us for change or something.
yeah,
right?
she was
started-
doing like a drug deal off on the corner,
Mhm.
and
then
came
she
up and
started
asked us for
harassing us.
money,
That's right.
and she had a little kid with her, and Willie was like, "I'll give you 10 grand for the baby right now."
That's right. Oh, I'm
And-
so glad that your memory's better.
And
than
she looked at him like, kind of like,
mine.
And then she just was like, and walked away. But she like did not react. She was like contemplating it.
Thought about it.
And I
Didn't
looked
call the
at-
police.
She didn't call the police. And I looked at Willie and I was like, would you? He's like, I 100% would have bought that baby for $10,000 and then called the police and figured out like what is best for that child, because a mom.
Being with that lady.
Yeah. And it was like
All
1
right,
in
so
the morning.
This woman said, I was testing these parents at Walmart to see if they would sell their baby.
I'm sure
Yeah.
her lawyers are working on that exact plea or case or whatever you
Yeah.
would call it.
Yes. How about this? What about that if she said, okay, I don't want to buy the baby outright. Can I rent the kids?
I don't think that's a good
That's
program to get started.
Oh,
Rent
guys.
a kid.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
there's another net worth here for me. So one website says $450,000 is my
Yeah.
net worth.
Yeah.
Another website says it's between 1 and 5 million.
Whoa, that's
Oh,
more than
okay.
enough to buy a blonde-haired baby.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's interesting. I'll use that. I'll probably use that second
When you go to
one
the bank to get a loan.
Yeah, for a loan. For any
you don't need
loans.
any documents. Look
Yeah.
at this website.
Look at this
Mhm.
website that estimates my net worth between 1 and 5
Mhm.
million.
And they're never wrong.
Ever. They're really, really close because they have all the information.
Okay. All right. So we'll keep you posted if maybe Walmart is going to start maybe coming up with some way to service people that are looking to maybe they could start like a workshop or something.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope
Okay.
so.
All right. Let's talk about another story this week that comes from the world of reporting on the weather. Now,
I was hoping you were going to say pickleball.
What, do you have a story from the world of pickleball?
No, I just was hoping. I was fingers crossed.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, please send us in if you see wild pickleball news happening so we can get Tyson's take on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this comes to us from a live news report that was going on where we were getting a report on some West Virginia weather. Of course, wild weather happening in this part of the country over the last couple of weeks. And so let's bring you a live news clip here of a woman reporter who is discussing what she's seeing out in the field about what's happening with the weather. Okay. All right, here we go. So let me see. I'm going to share this on the screen and let me go ahead and play this clip for you, and hopefully we can all hear what's going on. Okay, here we go.
On the 3's Tori Yorkie joins us now live in Dunbar. And Tori, they're not seeing any flakes, but wet roads. And now we're starting to experience, unfortunately, in freeze thaw, we see this, water main breaks.
Oh, geez, dude.
Have you not seen this, Tyson?
I was not expecting that.
Okay, Tim.
That's first for you on
okay.
TV, Tori.
No, hold on. So the
She
reporter
okay?
got hit by a car. She's gonna be okay. She's gonna be okay. This is a spoiler alert. Okay, she's gonna be okay. The reporter got hit by the car. The reaction of the man talking, you would expect the man at the desk to react like how Tyson did, like, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
This
He was
man
hoping for
professional.
it.
This
Maybe a
man
setup. You think it was a
does
setup?
not flinch.
Dude,
She set it up.
Got hit by a car.
She's got a
Okay,
broken
just-
tailbone.
No, that's what I thought because it's a violent encounter with that
He
car.
barely raised an eyebrow.
So you're thinking, Robin Tyson, that he hired the driver to hit her, jealous of her position as a field reporter?
I'm just
Is that-
saying, like, he
Mhm.
did not react appropriately.
Okay.
Got hit by a car, but I'm
Well,
okay, Tim.
That's first for
I'm
you on
okay.
TV, Tori.
He says,
That's a
Okay.
first for you on TV.
she said, I just got hit by a car. Well, that's a first for you.
Yeah. Maybe he can't see it. Somebody in the chat said maybe he's only hearing, and so he
Maybe.
doesn't fully know. Like, he doesn't see because seeing that it's
Yeah.
a little bit alarming. Like,
But isn't
Yeah.
the right response, "Are you okay?"
yeah. But if she's
Well,
like,
that's a
but she
first.
sounds okay, and she says she's okay. It's like, yeah.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
maybe he's just playing it cool. But yeah, I not the appropriate reaction. Like, oh man, are you fine? Are you okay?
Yeah.
And also not the right reaction by her, but she did play it very cool on camera
She didn't
because
even
I
scream
would
the
have.
F word. I would have
Yeah,
screamed
because
the F
I would
word.
have screamed the F word and then punched a dent into the side of that car as hard as I could.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
in high school, someone hit one of my friends as a joke with their car.
Mhm.
And I think that what people forget, a lot of mass, even at a
Cars
slow speed,
Very heavy.
heavy. Anyway, they were all laughing in the car as they hit my friend.
Mhm.
But when he went flying over the hood, hit the windshield, and then did like a triple somersault ninja move in the air and then crashed to the ground, everyone was shocked. And it was just unexpected how slow a car can go and still cause damage.
Oh my God.
Was he okay?
It was, yeah, he was okay, but I
Did he
think
break
all of
the
us.
windshield or something at least?
No, he kind of hit that frame piece that goes along the windshield, but everybody, it was totally quiet. Like
That's
everyone
a
was
first for
laughing,
high
Holding their
school.
breath.
and then everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, he's going to be super hurt." And then he got up, kind of like her, luckily, and was
Yeah.
totally fine.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. You know how mad I would be like if anybody did that to me, especially on purpose.
Yeah, thinking it was funny.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's the thing that is you see that car coming in, and you're like, oh, it's not going that fast. But when it hits her, she just disappears. It's like the most dramatic thing ever. You just assume that she's flown. Both her shoes have come off, and she's gone like 100 feet in the direction off screen.
Well, she's gonna rally.
I'm okay. Yeah, that's live TV for you. It's all good. I actually got hit by a car in college too, just like that. I am so glad I'm okay.
Wait.
So maybe it's her fault if this keeps happening to her. Where is she standing?
Yeah, maybe she needs to pick a little bit better spots. With nerves of steel like that, she'll probably end up as like a reporter on the front line of some war. And she just seems to roll with the punches.
What, Tyson, do you think that she's indestructible?
No.
Oh.
I definitely do not think she's indestructible. I bet she was bruised up a little bit. And I think that she played it very cool on camera, but that wasn't a very high speed hit. Like, still,
oh, sure, Tyson. Sure.
No, still, I would be definitely sore and hurt for days and days and maybe weeks, but she's playing it cool on camera, and she is not indestructible.
It's like unbreakable.
But she's tough. She's definitely tough. Like, I would be definitely swearing as loud as I could. Definitely kicking the cop car.
I would say I'm done with this and probably chuck the microphone and go.
Rip my earpiece out and then lay down on the ground and tell the police car to get the ambulance.
Okay.
Laying down on the ground, terrible idea, it seems like, in that scenario.
I'd just lay down and be like, all of my body is hurt, and then sue the city for $20 quadrillion.
Maybe she needs a brighter windbreaker.
Yeah.
You mean that multicolored windbreaker thing she had on wasn't
bright?
Apparently not.
Maybe there wasn't the right amount of reflective piping on the back.
Maybe they need to put like some like battery powered lights on her in the future.
Yeah, those LED ones that just are like suck it on the back, scrolling across her back.
Be something for live news, but you know, people would watch.
Breaking news, that would be cool all around on the back.
Yeah,
you're okay. You're okay. We're all good. This is you know what? It's one
sure
woman
you're
band.
okay, Tori?
We're good, Tim. Ma'am,
sure you're
you
okay?
are so sweet and you are okay. It is all good. Oh Lord.
So
it's my last week on the job, and I think this would happen.
Now, Tyson, was this a mistake for her to say on camera that she's all good?
Yes.
Is this going? Yeah.
Yes.
It's going to impact the court case following.
Yeah, I think a little bit, but also like when you get hit by a car, sometimes like at that speed, maybe she's not feeling it till the next day or the day after. Yeah. But I think there is. I'm not saying I'm all good in this situation.
No one's really talking about the driver.
I'm going
of the
to
car.
assess.
What were they doing so close to a bright light or lit up news?
So is the camera? So the cameraman went down too, or just the camera, or what?
We don't know. We don't know who. I think she hit the camera. It looked like the camera was definitely.
Oh, I bet her mic was attached to the camera.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
You were bumped
Specifically to me, Tim.
Were you bumped down low, Tori, or were you hit up high? I couldn't really tell from looking.
I don't even. Do you know if I was bumped down low or up high, sir?
I just saw you disappear.
I don't even know. I don't even know, Tim. My whole life just flashed before my eyes. But this is live TV and everything's okay. I thought I was in a city.
That could happen. Sure. You throw out the theory he can't see her because he definitely alludes to seeing her on video.
Man.
Spot, but clearly we might need to move the camera over a bit.
Yeah.
So let me do that while I'm thinking of it.
Now, just to set the stage for you once again, Tori's in an area right now. There's been a water main break, so there are emergency vehicles around there. And a lot of times what we have seen in those kind of situations are when emergency vehicles are around, there's a lot of confusion from people about drivers about where to go. So it's possible
people
that's
get
what happened there.
Distracted, not confusion.
Sorry, you didn't even see.
Oh God, that woman.
Oh my
God! Did the car didn't even stop and check in on her?
Yeah. Wait, and this guy, not a great friend. Also, making a bunch of excuses for the person that just ran down his coworker. He's because that's understandable. That happens.
He's preparing the case, and they tie it back to him.
I get the sense he doesn't like her.
Man,
She's come in. She's young. She's energetic. She's ready.
She's leaving. Yeah. Maybe she's going to a rival station.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, as a driver, pedestrians almost always have the right of way.
Yeah. Always.
Giant metal heavy cars and meat bags don't fight well or equally. So
That woman was so nice, though.
Yeah.
She didn't mean to. It was an accident. I know it was, and I'm okay. Everything's fine. But again, Tim, we'll get back to the report, right? We're on Roxalana Hills Drive in Dunbar. This is where that water main break is, and this is what happens sometimes in these cold weathers. Megan Hanna's with West Virginia American Water. She said that while they can't say for sure it's from the cold weather, they can say that it could be a possibility just due to those extreme temperatures dropping and kind of swinging, something that we've seen. But so far, it's just rain. And clearly, roads are a little slick and it's a little...
I was kind of hoping she was getting hit again. Like, as she's standing there, a car comes from the other side and does the same exact thing. Like, that was like now my hope, where she's just like, barrage of slow-moving cars.
Wow. Okay. It's dangerous out there.
Oh, yeah, 100%. If you're not stuck on I-95 eating shoe leather, then you're standing on the sidewalk getting struck by slow moving
by someone
cars.
who's stuck on I-95
who just got off of I-95 and is in a rush to get home, sideswiping reporters.
Yeah. I would be absolutely furious like the entire time. It's one time I had a guy I was playing indoor soccer. Sure, it doesn't seem like it. And he recklessly ran into me and was like, sorry, I was just going for the ball. And I was like, yeah, but I kicked the ball away a while ago and you still couldn't. He's like, I couldn't stop. I was like, that's reckless on your part. I'm 42. I do not need to get, it wasn't when I was 42. I was like 38. I was like, I'm 38. I do not need to get hurt in this moment. And if you're going to play like that, then I can't play with a novice.
It was
like
all
you.
a ploy just to feel your warm body against his.
It could have been, but it did kind of jack my knee for like a little while. And so I think that like would be at the minimum, that would be what my reaction would be. It's just like, you're a bad driver. Just acknowledge that you're a bad driver. Acknowledge that it was your fault because I was just standing here, and acknowledge that maybe you should not be driving if that's what you're going to do. And then get their info and sue whoever. I mean, I'm not sue happy. I don't think that I would necessarily sue, but like,
you're not the hint of lime guy.
Yeah. But
if
you
I was
would. You would if you had to. Yeah.
Yeah. If I was injured and their insurance wasn't willing to take care of it, then yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Way back when, Tyson used to regale us with stories about how he would lick his cell phone screen at different times. But that was pre-COVID. You don't do that anymore, right?
Ever. Nope.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I did think of Tyson, though, when I read this story about NBA legend Charles Barkley was recently spotted on the Inside the NBA show. That he seems to have a interesting way to clean his glasses. Here's Charles Barkley. He seems to lick his glasses to get some moisture in there to clean them. I mean, Charles Barkley does know a thing or two about getting things off of the glass, if you know what I mean.
Nice.
But is this the way to go?
Tyson, as our expert person who licks strange objects, what do you think? How's his technique?
I've been guilty of licking sunglasses
to clean them or to taste them.
To clean them, yeah.
And how's his licking? Is that how you're supposed to do it? Bottom up?
Yeah,
is that what you like to do?
Yeah, for sure it is. I don't. It's not like my go-to thing. Like, first I try to like dry clean with like a cloth, like he's doing. Like, okay, he's using the cloth. Is it working? No, it's not working. Do a little lick, and then nope, you do one lens at a time because that will dry up quick, and you'll just have to do it again.
Okay, so you lick one lens, wipe, check your work.
Yep.
And if you have to do rinse and repeat.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. How is saliva as a glass cleaner?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Better than water.
I wonder
Better
if
than water.
evolutionary wise we'll eventually get spit that really shines.
So if I
windows.
have, I mean, my phone is waterproof, I believe.
Mhm.
So I could probably hold it under just like a faucet and then clean it. Like I'll do that with my sunglasses, or I'll do that with my sunglasses before I lick them. Like
yeah, but when
licking
you're
them,
out at the studio, you don't have access
correct.
to a
That's what I'm
faucet.
saying.
Mhm.
Yes, that is correct.
What's your
And-
emergency go-to moisture spot? I mean, you could use your armpits if you're sweating enough, right? Could you put
No.
like your glasses, clamp down on them for just a second, get some steam and some sweat, and then just wipe them off?
So if I have a bottle of water, I'll use that.
And just like
So-
right over the desk, just dump the
Yep.
water out onto the glasses. Like how much
Yeah.
of a bottle do you use? Like 2 or 3 like
No,
seconds?
you can put a few drops on the rag, but then you also
Oh yeah,
need-
put it on the rack first. Good strategy.
But then you
Mhm.
also need a dry rag to wipe the moisture off of the glasses at the end, so there's not
What a
water marks and
process. A
streaks.
water bottle, 2 rags, probably both
Mhm.
microfiber.
Well, you
one
can
dry,
use one
one
corner
wet.
of the rag and then the other corner of the rag. And it's not a rag; it is a microfiber cloth specific for
Yeah.
glasses, which I do carry around in my pickleball bag.
To clean your racquetball glasses that you wear.
Yeah. I also
Nice.
do have lens wipes, and I also do have a spray of
Yeah.
sunglass cleaner. Or
What do you
glass cleaner.
recommend?
I haven't really used the wipes yet. I have a whole stack of them that I haven't used. But I have used the spray, and I do like that. A spray and a microfiber. Then you don't need something to dry them off. You just use a spritz.
I need
wipe.
something. I wear glasses. I'm watching the stuff on the computer all day.
Yeah.
I try to wear my glasses.
Go to Costco into
Yeah.
like the where the eye doctor is.
Yes.
Go to that area, and they have glass cleaner and a glass repair kit that has like teeny tiny screwdrivers and stuff,
Mhm.
and use that. The glass
Or-
cleaner lasts forever. They have like a little travel bottle and like a bigger bottle,
Yeah.
and
Or just save up some saliva in a spray bottle if you really like the saliva.
I
as a
bet
cleaning
that
agent.
would produce mold fairly quickly.
I have
Yeah.
lens cleaner, and by the time I go to use it, it's always evaporated. It's just
Mm.
gone.
That's how they get you.
Yeah, really, it might be a scam. They sell you these liquids, and then they, I don't know how, but
I've
they
had
make it
mine
so it
for
just evaporates
years.
away.
Yeah.
I've had
You
my Kirkland brand glass cleaner for years and years.
I'm talking about I have all these lens cleaners, like
Uh-huh.
for cleaning camera lenses, and every time I
Sure.
go to use them, they're just gone. It's
Like
like
the wipe, you open it up.
not
like
wipes,
single-
single spray.
And you don't think
Oh.
your kids are huffing any of this or anything?
I don't. They haven't hit huffing age yet.
Okay.
That's what
Exploratory
everybody
huffing
thinks,
age.
Danny.
Yeah,
It is, that's
Danny.
right.
You
yeah.
watch Euphoria, all right?
I don't watch it, but
I don't
you know,
either.
kids get,
I
the
know
huffing
all
age is
about it.
extended.
Have you had a talk with the kids about stuff
You know
like
what?
that?
Maybe tonight I'll sit them down and say, have all these containers out on the table and be like,
Just
all
put
of
a-
these
What
were
just-
what's
too
this
high.
for? What's this for?
Yeah.
What is this one for? Yeah. Good idea.
Just
Maybe
put
I'll
on
just-
Euphoria for them.
Put a camera on the table, like a
Mhm.
camera that watches the table. Put out all those cleans, all
Put
those-
out
just see
everything.
who comes over to just take a hit or two.
The
Mhm.
sweet siren song of
Like,
Yeah, why
rubber
are you
cement.
so interested in what I'm doing all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll have to see if Charles Barkley has the cleanest glasses on the panel from here on out.
yeah, we'll see.
Okay. We had talked about whether the woman that was trying to buy the baby was a lotto winner, but that was the case of another woman who found out that she won the lottery by email. Luckily, she checked her spam folder. A woman in Michigan, she checked the spam folder and found out she won the $3 million lottery prize.
So awesome.
Yeah.
She's lucky.
I got to check my spam email right
Check
now.
everybody, check your spam folder.
Yep. Let's
She
see.
won $3 million, right? Or somewhere in
Yes.
that neighborhood.
Yes.
Ooh. Thank you. You have been paid. Please confirm.
Send them
Uh,
your details.
Don't wait. Claim the money you deserve right now. Click here. It doesn't
Mhm.
tell me how much. I
Oh my
won.
gosh. I just realized what this is.
Yeah.
It's a
This
spa-
is
it's
the
a scam?
scammers who let's push out this spam success story. Now everyone's clicking on every link and giving up all the information about their
Oh.
first pet and their maiden name,
Yeah, let
and
me.
social security.
Oh, here's another one. I won again. 300% welcome bonus and 40.
Whoa.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
send them your info.
Okay.
Let me
Let
see.
me let me check my spam also.
Payment check.
There it is.
Check your account now. Congratulations, you've won. Click here to get the money. It's not telling me how much I'm winning, though.
Dude, you
Yeah.
won't know until you've sent.
Okay. This says, congrats, you've received an Bank of America reward. You have been selected for exclusive rewards worth over $100 Bank of America, and it has a link to open your gift.
Yes, plug in your account information.
Yes.
So that it can be sent directly to your account.
Yeah.
I didn't realize until we just started talking how this is the greatest scam of all.
Yeah.
They're playing the long con. They're putting out this story. And you know how many people the next day checked their spam folder and found a lottery winning email?
Wow.
Which just wanted you to link it to your account.
Tyson, they're going to have to update your net worth after this.
Yeah, I'm skeptical. I've literally won, I don't know how much, but every other spam email is telling me that I've been paid something.
I got another one. Please confirm receipt of $1,000.
Do it.
PayPal says, hey, congratulations. You've been chosen as the winner of our PayPal survey, which I don't remember.
Legit PayPal, though. That definitely is PayPal at paypal.com is the email address.
This is contact at technologyreviews.de.
.de. That's legit.
Yeah,
that sounds like a good domain.
Please tell us about your PayPal experience. Several exclusive offer rewards. Our entire team warmly congratulates you.
Warm congratulations, Rob. Warm congratulations.
Like a blanket that's been preheated.
Yeah. A weighted blanket.
I also get ones about how FedEx is trying to send me a package.
You got to plug that info in. Get those packages, you know?
Boy, I have nothing but mail enhancement. Let me tell you.
I have some mail enhancements too. I'd say like 25% of mine are mail enhancements. 50% are like I've got some money coming
and out of that
25%, and then I have
of
class action lawsuits.
25% of those mail enhancement, how many have worked?
Out of the 25%, I would say
it only needs to work once, Danny.
I would say all of them have a certain amount of placebo effect.
Oh yeah, very nice.
Where as long as you believe it,
if you believe it works, then it works.
Yeah, then it works.
Yeah.
Mind over matter.
So, all right. So that allegedly a woman in Michigan checked the spam folder, found out she won a $3 million prize. She would have only won $1 million, but she spent
multiplier. Right?
Yes, she spent the extra dollar to add the Megaplier.
You got to get the Megaplier, dude. Don't.
For only $1 more?
No, you're not supposed to get the Megaplier. Because it only really pays off if you win the major jackpot, is my understanding. Somebody in the chat can sound off, but my understanding is never go for the mega multiplier.
But wouldn't you be pissed if you won the $1 million? Or like, if I would have paid $1 more, I could have gotten the Megaplier.
Yes, correct. That's true. But like if you, but to pay $1 and win $6 and then pay $2 and win 12 or whatever. I don't know how it works.
Just makes sense.
She said she now has added the Michigan lottery to her safe senders, just in case she ever gets lucky enough to get another email about a huge prize.
I feel like they would
get greedy.
I feel like they would call her anyways. They probably have her contact info.
Do they have your email when you?
Well, she did it through some kind of online purchasing, so I think Tyson's right. I think that eventually they would have contacted her.
Yeah.
Okay. So update her celebrity net worth.
I have some Mega Millions tickets. Let's see how.
Check your email.
Let's see. Oh, it's tonight. It's tonight. Okay.
Ooh, you're going to be on the edge of your seat for the rest of the day.
No, don't even worry about it. Just look at your email tomorrow.
Just look at my email tomorrow. All I do. So here's what I do. I don't look at it tonight because that gives me a whole evening to dream, but I actually don't even anymore. Then I look online to see if someone won, and then I see if someone won in Arizona.
Smart.
And then and then I'll check my tickets.
If they're a relative, and then you see if they'll lend you some money.
Correct.
Nice. Good order.
Okay. All right. I'm very interested to know what you two think about this story. This comes from a study. Our favorite website, studyfinds.org. Says, according to a study of 2,000 Americans in a relationship, they said that 7 out of 10 people said cooking for your partner is more intimate than sex.
So if I cook for Liz,
Mm-hmm.
that's more intimate than sex. Maybe I should survey her.
Guess
Ask
it
her.
depends what you're making.
Well, if like after you've made it, you're like, okay, well, I did all the hard work. Now can you service me and my intimate needs? They're like, "Man, I can't. I'm
Yeah, I guess.
gassy."
I guess the cooking was more intimate. Mm-hmm.
I'd like to know who they are. Survey people. Keep that in
survey
mind.
people. Okay.
Right.
Yes.
So
Yes. Okay. They asked 2,000 Americans who are in a relationship how cooking plays into their relationship, and that was what they said.
you know what I've learned about myself and my relationship with this survey? I've
Yes?
never been intimate with my wife ever.
Yeah. Do you
Because
think?
I don't cook? So
Do you think
now
this
I
is
just
why-
realized.
Do you think this is why I got the pizza oven for Christmas? Rachel's trying to spice
Intimacy.
it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Could be. I haven't taken action on it yet, so it hasn't worked.
Liz did sign us up for
For a cooking class?
No, we made
Oh.
pesto
Mm-hmm.
in Italy, actually, of all places, and she
Mm-hmm.
did really seem to enjoy that as an activity. And I've
Did
tried my
you-
best to pretend like I also enjoyed
Mhm.
it, but definitely did not enjoy it as much as some of the other things we do together.
Was that in Genova?
No, it was in that place right on the sea. Can't think of the name right now. It's super
Florence?
famous with all the colorful buildings right on the cliff edge. Super
Oh, yeah.
romantic.
Cinque Terre?
Chica Terra, that was where it was. So it was super romantic, but for me, I found it slightly obnoxious and a lot of work. And I don't cook at home, so I guess that Liz and I have technically never made love on her terms.
Yeah.
It's always
So
been what you
Do you
want.
guys cook at your house?
I do.
yes,
cook
I do.
sometimes.
I do
So
also.
you guys are so much more intimate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't know I had a shell of a relationship. Till now.
Yeah. I
Uh,
feel like if
Cooking doesn't seem to help me at all. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't feel like
It-
it's.
if
improved
Nicole and
anything.
I eat a meal together, which we
Mhm.
often do not, but if we are ever going to eat together, I would say probably 9 times out of 10, I am the one preparing the meal.
Man, now you know that that's considered lovemaking.
Mhm.
You didn't know
Yeah.
before, but that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
79% of the people surveyed said that good food is the most surefire way to someone's heart.
Nope.
No, I don't think so either.
That's
Yeah.
not true.
Depends
Yeah.
who they ask. Yeah. The ability to cook is so important that 43% of the respondents admitted that they've ended relationships with a partner if they were a
But-
bad cook.
By the way, if that was true, every cook at every good restaurant would be a rock star. He would.
Some of
Maybe
them
they are.
Yeah.
I guess some of them are. I'm talking about everyone. I'm talking about sometimes my bean burrito at Taco Bell is so good. I mean,
Yeah.
every person assembling food would just be worshipped if that was really the secret to a person's heart.
Yeah.
It's not true.
No, it isn't. It's nice to have. It's good to have a good cook. But yeah, I think this is overnewsed, overreported,
Overnews. I like that.
Overreported.
This article deserves to get hit by a car.
Yeah,
Right?
not accurate. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to make love to the person who bruised my Mountain Dew.
Because that's an
See?
intimate experience, right,
is. For
Danny?
Danny,
To,
You
Yeah.
pop that can and it's like that
The
hiss-
sound.
hissing sound. all
Danny
of this.
actually, yeah, he has to go into the bathroom, turn on the faucet and the shower, and pretend like he's pooping, just so he can drink a Mountain Dew
In peace,
in privacy,
right?
without his wife knowing that he's
And-
reached climax.
and fantasize
by
about
himself.
the person
Yeah,
who stirred all of those yellow
ingredients together.
12s and
Yeah,
hydro beta carotene.
yeah.
yeah.
Now, tell me if you think that there might be some funny business going on. Who do you think was the company that sponsored this study?
Swan's Frozen Foods.
No.
What a good guess, though. Like seriously, that was a good guess. I like it.
Tyson Chicken.
No.
Also a good guess. Jamie Oliver.
No, it's
No.
Kraft.
No. That
Kraft
it
Foods.
was HelloFresh
Hello Fresh.
Hello Fresh.
Those are the people that do actually send you
Yes.
you can prepare meals.
Yes.
through
Cook
HelloFresh.
together. Cook
Yep.
together.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Liars. Bunch of liars. They were like,
Mm.
okay, all of our employees, all 2,000 of them, you all have to take this survey and here's how you're going to answer.
Mhm.
Go do it
Yeah.
right now. Yep.
I don't know.
And by the way, saying that eating food or cooking food or whatever is like making love just excuses you
Yeah.
from having to make love later and report on it.
Yeah. Or
Like,
I
we make
think they're
love all the
saying it
time.
sets the tone. I think they're saying it's not as it's either or. I think.
Oh,
it's
by
either
the way,
like-
this isn't
yeah.
cooking with kids, but
yeah, certainly. By the way, you can get 16 free meals and 3 free gifts when you go to hellofresh.com/RHAP16 and use the promo code RHAP16.
wow.
by the way, what I meant by that is that when you cook for your entire family,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say cooking for kids, but like when you put out all those dishes, there's nothing romantic about preparing food for 5 people and then having to scream at 3 of them to bring their plates over to the sink
Yeah.
and wipe them off. By the
Order
time you're
Domino's for those kids.
That is so much more romantic for you and your wife when the Domino's man shows up and hands his pizza or whatever pizza place you like.
Yeah.
'Cause that's then you have time to be intimate later.
Yeah.
Because by the time you're done with dinner, after making it and cleaning it, there's no room for lovemaking.
Yeah.
What did the poll participants say is the sexiest food? 73% agreed that this is the sexiest food.
Better not be spaghetti.
The sexiest food that you can prepare for a intimate partner. Is that what
Hot
Yes.
dogs.
Yes.
hot dogs?
Hot
Boil a
dogs?
pot of hot dogs.
Hot dogs?
I mean, there's not enough going into this because you got to know their sexual orientation. You got to know like
What is it, Rob?
what their
Chocolate and
dietary
strawberries.
restrictions are.
That's not cooking. What is that? That's
Such a
so
cliche.
dumb. What's the next one? Did you
Okay.
have the next
No,
one?
I don't have the next
Such
one.
a cliche.
The
Oh
only-
my gosh.
Yeah. And more than half the people said that they prefer eating a meal at home as opposed to going out.
You know, I once took all my Halloween candy that was chocolate and melted it in a pot, thinking I would create this super Franken
How was that?
candy bar.
Delicious drink.
It
yeah.
was a disgusting mess and tangle of like partially melted and fully melted chocolate bars.
Did
with,
you
like,
still finish it?
I gnawed on it for a while just because I felt like I owed it to my
Yeah.
experiment to,
Okay.
see it through.
Pretend
and then
like you
eventually threw
enjoyed it.
away like a 10-pound chunk of melted chocolate. I think the pot was ruined too.
Did you
It's
only
probably
throw
better for you.
chocolate in there, or you threw like the Skittles and
No,
like
no,
the hot
only
tamales?
chocolate.
Yeah.
But
Any-
just like Butterfingers and
Yes,
everything
all of
mixed
them.
into one glop.
I thought it was genius. A great
Wow,
idea.
But Danny's like Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is the thing, Danny, is that the way those chocolate bars are already built is that they've already thrown some
Gone
glop
through the
into a
process.
thing. And so then they're like, okay, nougat and Butterfinger glop do not mix.
I used to do, experiments like that all the time. That was just a food experiment.
You were a
And they-
scientist.
they
You
never
were
worked
a
out.
Budding scientist.
I
yeah.
was. I once thought I had a gumball machine and I
Uh-huh.
thought I would turn it into one of those things that you put your fingers on and the electricity goes to it. So I
Yeah, by
stripped a
plugging it in.
plug.
Yeah.
I stripped a plug,
Yep.
wrapped it around the middle thing, the little screw thing that goes in the middle of a gumball. And then I stripped the plug for some reason on the other end. And
Mhm.
when I put it into the wall
It
socket,
just exploded.
I
with
went
the
blind,
sparks.
set the wall on fire, and burned my fingers.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't even get to see what the result was on the gumball machine.
How old were
end.
you?
Mm.
I was probably like 10.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, and your
I got the
mom,
fire
your
out, though.
mom like encouraged all these scientific explorations you were
I do
doing.
wonder what they thought. I mean, she probably never knew what happened. Did knock out the power on the upper floor by tripping the breaker.
Yeah, I know for sure what she thought. She's like, my son will be a serial killer.
He will be. He will, or she thought at the very least he's not going to make it to his 20s because all of his experiments are very
Yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah, they all lead to. Even though his chocolate bar he doesn't think was dangerous,
It
one of the
probably
most
was
dangerous.
mixing chemicals that by themselves were not.
and then heating
noxious.
them up, and you're inhaling them as you're boiling your glop. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They found me
Okay.
naked in the woods, wandering around with a giant chunk of chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were gonna say giant. Else.
No chocolate.
Okay.
All right. One other food related story, a late edition, that there is a brand new alleged
Mhm.
Oscar Mayer baloney face mask that has become available.
I've
Wait,
dropped
they're
in my
selling
picture,
it?
by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They are selling this. Like you can buy a bologna meat.
It's sold out.
Yeah, sold out.
Nice.
What's it
was
for?
on
Is it
Amazon.
is it good for your skin?
Yes.
It's good for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Bologna is good for your skin.
Yeah.
What are their
The
claims?
product is not actually a slimy piece of meat. It's actually just looks like bologna.
Yeah, it's non-edible if I remember correctly.
So it's just a
Mhm.
regular face mask that like sometimes you walk in and your wife's wearing it. You're like, ah, and they're like, oh, it's just for the bags under my eyes.
that would
You're
be
like,
great if
"Oh."
you did make a face mask out of salami, because then you could kind of gnaw on it and then eat the cucumbers that you had on your eyes. And then
Mhm.
not only did you treat your face, but you also treated your stomach and had an intimate moment with your wife.
But where's your
Mhm.
bread? No bread?
Does bread come into any kind of beauty product at all?
Yeah,
Like
too many
soak your
carbs.
hands in
Yeah.
bread?
No.
Mhm.
Maybe
No.
the dough.
Yeah,
Not
there
once you cook it. Not once you cook it. But Danny, so you have a meat mask that you're going to share with us?
Early on,
Where
Tyson
did you
and
post
I, on the document. I don't know if that's a good place
Oh,
to put
okay,
it.
let's see. All right, so Danny. Okay, so Danny has a meat.
Now, Tyson, this is me and Tyson in Germany. We attempted the Schnitzel
Yes.
meat mask. And I found the benefits of making a meat mask out of Schnitzel to be very great.
Yeah, the laughter from the entire restaurant in Austria.
Yeah, and I felt my face was fresh. The heat near
And
my
warm.
face opened my
Yeah.
pores.
Mm-hmm.
And my skin just, would you say it glowed, radiated? What would the word be that you use?
It was radiant, and youthful, flawless.
Flawless. Yeah. And so, we were in on the meat mask trend
Yeah.
early.
Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, here is Danny Bryson's meat mask.
Really nice.
The Schnitzel mask. And like I said, Tyson took the picture and probably helped guide me through the process. So if this turns into a big money-making opportunity, he does deserve some.
Now, Tyson, a lot of people listen to the podcast aren't watching the video, which they should definitely check out on our YouTube channel. But a lot of people are on the road and doing things. They can't watch the video right now. Could you paint the picture of Danny wearing a meat mask?
Yeah. So Schnitzel is a meat that is like very flattened and big, like the size of a pancake, and then it's deep fried.
Yeah.
So what Danny did was he sawed some square eye holes in the middle of this meat and a mouth hole, and then held it up to his face. So he looks kind of like, it's like a jack-o'-lantern style carving, but out of a slab of meat instead.
The more I stare at it, the more trippy it is. If you look just at my eyes and face, it looks as if they don't belong there because the light and shadow work going into it. It's very strange. I'm starting to have this weird trippy effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what happened was we were 3 Americans in an Austrian castle that was a restaurant, and we got the schnitzel because that's what this restaurant was famous for. And we were all underdressed because in Europe they dress up a little bit, business casual, to go out to dinner. And so we were already kind of like sticking out a little bit, and people were a little apprehensive of the Americans that were probably a little
we weren't
too
being
loud at the
enough.
table.
They expected us to be louder. So
probably we were loud, but not loud enough. And then Danny makes the meat mask. And when he holds it up to his face, the entire restaurant started laughing.
Everybody loves a good meat to face joke. Like it's international. That kind of humor, meat to face, is just will get anyone laughing in any place. If you have a hard time talking to someone in a foreign country, you just bring some meat up to your face, maybe smack it around a little bit, and you'll get a giggle, and that'll bridge.
Yeah.
There you go.
It'll bridge cultures, and all will be one.
Should Danny make that his avatar on social media?
Yes.
Yeah. Should this be an NFT?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Excellent.
I mean, if you look at Danny's face, he's never been happier.
You've never seen me smile.
That's why it looks so weird.
Yeah, I've never seen him smile that big.
But to be honest, I had to smile so that my mouth would kind of fit the mouth I'd cut in meat.
It was forced.
So I was just lining it up.
How was the schnitzel, Danny?
Oh, so good. That's
was
a lot
good.
of schnitzel too, by the way. It came with a huge plate of fries, so exactly my kind of meal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meat and
Danny.
potatoes.
Yeah, I'm ready, Rob.
Do
I
you
know you're gonna
have
ask.
a bolt hole story for us the size of a giant face schnitzel.
Yeah, let
Of
me
course he does.
take us there, Rob.
All right, here we go.
Welcome to my bolt hole. I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna feel you belong.
Yeah.
This article was on The Verge, and it applied to things we have talked about here on the podcast several times, and also involves an app that I use every day. And that is, there's an app called Strava.
Yes.
You use it to record your physical activities, running, lifting weights, rowing, whatever it is you do.
Mhm.
And they've updated it recently to include toilets, bathrooms, access to potties.
Okay. It'll
And-
tell you where they are.
Finally, hopefully, we can eliminate a lot of these poop on the lawn stories.
Mhm.
And I wonder if that's kind of why this was brought up, probably in the Strava meeting. Like, hey, what can we do? What social good can we do?
How can we give back?
How can we give back? Exactly. Thank you. And they've done it. They've mapped out toilet areas, which, as someone who runs, I can't tell you how helpful that is, because a lot of times you don't know how long you can last, right? It's coming, it's knocking at the door.
Yep.
And it's just nice to have this quick resource you can look at and be like, boom, I've got a bathroom within a quarter mile. I can clench for that long.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought this was a great tie-in to so much that we talk about, because those the poopers, the anonymous poopers, that was a big deal for a while.
Yeah.
A lot
No
of people,
doubt.
yeah, a lot of people waking up to unpleasant surprises. And now they have no excuse. If you use Strava, you can find a toilet, and you don't
Well-
need to go take a dump on someone's lawn.
It depends though, because how far away is the toilet? Like sometimes there's probably emergency situations still.
There will always be emergency situations.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is this isn't perfect. This isn't going to solve all the problems, but hopefully it will eliminate some of them, Tyson.
Yeah,
That's all
as
we're
long-
asking for.
Yes, some elimination. And
Improvement.
also, like, if you're planning, like the serial pooper was planning poops along the route
Right.
in people's front yards.
Premeditated.
So
yeah,
now you
we
can
can't
premeditate your jog to stop at the stops
Mhm.
rather than in someone's front
Yeah,
yard.
this is a Minority Report. We don't
Yeah.
have three people in a tub of water.
Such a
looking
good
at all the
reference.
people, yeah, who are pre-planning pooping.
Yeah. Yes.
What this does is if you go run in a city you've never been to, which
Mhm.
I do on occasion, and then you get the poops because you ate at a restaurant you've never eaten at before.
Mhm.
This is what that's for. You're like, oh my gosh, there's a
So it-
toilet right there. Boom. I'm in
So
a
it
new city, new
Basically,
toilet.
just maps McDonald's and
Mhm.
Starbucks locations.
Not all of them.
You have to buy something.
Yeah, because
At McDonald's sometimes, but Starbucks you do too now sometimes.
it's funny you say that because there is a Starbucks here, but it doesn't necessarily say it's a toilet.
Okay.
Hmm.
So now there is a way, just for all those people who like to exercise but don't like to poop on side lawns in the bushes of strangers' houses. This might be something for you, especially if
Yeah.
you travel a lot.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And if they could
Danny,
just cut down on like 10-15% of the street pooping that's happening.
That's a lot
then
of poop.
humankind will be able to live for 50 years longer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Danny,
Yes.
lots of people in the chat asking about the down jacket from the last mediocre
Oh.
amateur in Zion's National Park. What happened? Walk us through that real quick here.
That's hilarious that people are asking you that. So I posted a video last week of us
Okay.
in Zion, which if they watch the video, they also know I didn't include every time I referenced it as Zion's with an S at the end.
Mhm.
But finally, the two people I was with had enough of me calling it the wrong name. It is Zion National Park, not with
Zion
an S.
National Park, not Zion's National Park.
Yeah. So
Zion does not own the national park.
yeah. So at the
Zion
beginning of
apostrophe.
the morning trip, about 2 miles in, it's the desert, right? The temperature fluctuates. You just mentioned that earlier, Tyson.
Mhm.
So cold in the morning, hot in the afternoon. I had
Sure.
a puffy on because I figure I like to be comfortable.
Yep.
I hid my puffy under a random tree
Sure.
in the desert.
Yep.
Desert, hard to discern. Then I did my best. It was stupid, but I literally took a mental picture. Like, boom, this is the backdrop
Yep.
where I left my jacket. It's an
Snapshot.
expensive jacket. And then the rest of the day went up, climbed a bunch of stuff, came back down kind of a different way. But
Cool.
here's the thing is that I am so afraid of my wife criticizing me for losing an expensive piece of equipment
Yes.
that fear had made such an impression in me that I did not forget the jacket. And actually, like a bloodhound, went right to the right tree.
Wow.
And retrieved
like a
it.
homing pigeon.
Because honestly, if I had told Liz that I lost it, and she's better now, but man, I would get reamed.
What
for-
brand of
for
jacket?
that. It's an Arc'teryx jacket. So
Couldn't you
it's
just,
overpriced.
isn't it super packable where you could just jam it in?
It is, but I had all my climbing gear with me. So
Mhm.
I had already chosen to use a very small bag and minimize everything. So yes, I did find it. I didn't know it was going to be such a big deal. So I never put in what happened in the jacket. It was just kind of like a throwaway thing, like, oh, this is a joke. You know, people sometimes do that. And then actually a lot of people asked about the jacket. So the jacket is safe. It's with me.
Mhm.
And I didn't get yelled at by Liz.
Nice. It is nice
Well-
to find a trail jacket once in a while, though, on outings. Like
Yeah.
I've been with people who have stashed jackets, and then as we came back down, they found someone wearing the jacket. They're like, oh, my
Oh.
jacket's not here. And then you continue down, and you're like, oh, there's. And the guy stops and like, hey, you're wearing my vest. They're like, oh, sorry, I just found it. I thought.
It's like a give a jacket, take a jacket.
Take a
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
library books.
The library
Mhm.
book corner, yeah.
Yeah, the corner. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
there you
Nature's
go.
utopia. If you're hot, take your jacket off. If you're cold, put one on.
hmm
Mhm.
Wow, that's the future, the law of consecration, I believe it's called. Is
Mm-hmm.
that right, Danny?
Everything belongs to everyone. Yes.
Yes.
Wow. All right. Well, Danny, great job. Happy that the
Thank you.
jacket was safe and sound. What are
Yeah.
you working on this week?
I'm just trying to get away from my family and go have an adventure, but
Yeah.
it's just so hard.
How did all your music composing go?
Oh, it's going great. The problem is
Yes.
I need someone else to bounce ideas off of. I'm like,
Mhm.
I probably have, I'm trying to write all my music for my videos. That's kind of my goal. And what I'm finding out is I'm not really that good at creating music.
Mm-hmm.
And I can do like little bits and pieces, but I
Daddy.
need someone else to be the professional and actually make it better.
Danny, we already wrote the only song you ever need.
I know,
when
the
we're driving
bolt
through Europe.
hole.
No, not the
Oh.
bolt hole. There was a song we wrote, and you were the vocals. And I'll see if you remember it, but it's a heavy metal themed song.
I remember
And it goes
going,
like this.
oh,
Yeah, that's
that,
it.
right? Yeah, I remember
Dun,
that in the car.
dun, dun.
Yes, yes.
And then you go, do your part.
oh, the I just did the part. Oh, that part, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
you're just like, oh.
Okay, I can't do it a full-throated on the podcast.
Oh, because people aren't paying enough for it.
Mhm.
No, you can't just give that stuff away for free.
How about the
Okay.
home gym, Danny? How's that going?
Oh man, I just got a
Assembled?
huge argument with Liz this morning.
That's good.
We
Healthy.
don't work well together. But we're a good couple, even though we don't cook.
Mm-hmm.
But I said, you
were
just
having her
tell me.
spot you.
You just tell me what you want me to do. I will do whatever, right? In order to remodel
that's
the
not the
room
way to
and put
go.
together. I don't want to talk about what we put where. You just say, tell me what to do. I'm your muscle. That's it.
Mhm.
Right.
And then I made the mistake thinking, because she was irritated because I wasn't giving any input. So I gave some input, just a little bit.
That's
And
a
it
good
led
idea.
to like a 30-minute argument. And then I retreated to my previous position and said, I'll just do whatever. But there
Right.
is no retreating because now she's pursuing you. There's blood in the water. And it's like, you can't escape it. Oh, it was horrible. I'm like, note to self, never give your input. Just offer your
Such a good lesson.
services.
Yeah.
So thank you for asking, Rob. Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what's going on.
Tyson,
Yeah.
what's coming up for you this week?
I'm interviewing Natalie Bolton in like 20 minutes.
Oh my God.
Talking about all things Micronesia, because I rewatched the entire season on Netflix. And then just more pickleball. The PPA, which is one of the main pro pickleball tours, is coming to Phoenix this weekend. I might take the girls up and watch a little of that. And other than that, just being a dad. I know Danny's sense of adventure is different, but having a family can in and of itself be an adventure.
Well, of
And
course.
So
Are you feel like you're getting better at pickleball? I'm just wondering if
Yeah.
you see improvement.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do. It's just more consistency, better placement, higher risk shots, landing more often, stuff like that. Definitely.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, definitely. Why? Do you think I've peaked?
No,
I
was
mean,
just
do you find
curious.
yourself getting better at running?
No, but I improve in other areas that I'm weak.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so like
Such as?
climbing,
Uh,
I lift weights depending on what I'm going to do.
Okay.
mhm.
So yeah, I do improve, but it's not like a skilled game like yours. It's more of a
Right.
strength. There is skill, obviously, but a lot of it's just like strength training.
Yeah. Well, you are strong.
Yeah,
Mhm.
veiny at least. What
How
about you, Rob?
Yeah,
Vascular.
Rob, what you got going on?
Yeah, just podcasting away. We're waiting to get an announcement on Celebrity Big Brother to find out who's going to be playing in the brand new Celebrity Big Brother.
Do you know who it
season.
is? Do you know who they are?
We don't know any of the names yet.
Okay.
We're anticipating maybe tomorrow. We'll see. We're closing in. I think the premiere is a week from tomorrow. I've been catching up on a show that I know we've talked about before in the past. Too Hot to Handle.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
watching
I'm gonna
this
start
season,
that new
Danny?
season. Right.
Yeah.
Liz said she wanted to start that new season.
Yep. So I'm going to be talking about another episode on our hot Dummies on Islands podcast feed. Yeah. So
Come
I have,
on. What
that.
are-
I'm watching Joe Millionaire.
Yep.
Oh,
Very good.
I just saw
Mhm.
a picture of the original Joe Millionaire.
Yeah.
I don't know. He made the news. He's
He
probably
looks
gonna have
very
a
greasy,
resurgence.
right?
Yeah, had super long hair and a beard.
Mhm.
Sounds cool.
I wonder
Oh,
if he's
that
still a
was- no.
millionaire.
Oh, he had maybe like some. No, he was. I don't think he was a millionaire at the time. Then he got
he
money,
not?
right? No, he was. Well, that was the
Oh.
premise, that he was worth like his celebrity net worth was $18,000 allegedly.
But if they got engaged, they each got half.
Oh, it was a joke. I thought when I looked at him, and not that I
No.
know exactly what a millionaire looks like, but I thought he doesn't look like a millionaire now.
Mhm.
Yep, that's right.
He
So
looks like the kind of guy who would hold meat to his
But-
face.
Yeah, definitely. Tyson, you're watching the new one?
no, I am not. I do remember
Okay.
the old one.
Yeah.
I was
There's two Joe
curious about the
Millionaires
new
now.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
and one of them is actually a millionaire.
One of them is worth $10 million. The
Okay.
other one,
Whoa.
they say, is not. But he's also like, it's not like they didn't find like a homeless person. He's like
Yeah,
also, he's
bummer.
like the CEO of a construction company, but he's not worth $10 million yet.
Yet, still successful.
It's
sounds.
still probably successful. Right.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
3 weeks into that one. So
Man.
lots of stuff going on.
Thank you for your service, Rob.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, thank you all for checking out another News AF. When we get together again next week, it's going to be February. Can you believe it?
Oh
All
man,
right.
already? That's crazy.
Yeah. So January flew by. All right. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll be back next time. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.
We did it, guys.